much that I love about fall. And one of the favorite things that I love about fall are pumpkin lattes. But I know that when I go to most coffee places, the pumpkin lattes do not actually have pumpkin in them. And they have a lot of sugar. They might taste good, but they're actually not that healthy. So I've created, and I'm going to share with you, a recipe for a much healthier version of pumpkin latte. So I'm going to share with you first the ingredients, and then we'll put it together. So of course you're going to want your pre-made coffee. So here's my coffee. I've already made it. So that's one thing. And then I've got pumpkin. The key ingredient here is pumpkin powder, which you can get online or in a natural food store. I also have pumpkin pie spice, which you can get in a grocery store. I've got sweetener. In this case, I'm using maple syrup, and I've also got milk, but you can use, another kind of milk. All right. So what we're going to do is first I'm going to measure out the amount of milk that I need, that I want to use. I'm going to go ahead and pour that into my pan. All right. And then I'm going to put probably about 2 tablespoons of pumpkin. And what I like about this powder is it dissolves pretty well. So here we go. 1, 2. And the one thing is, when you're making it for yourself, you can kind of adjust the ingredients as it works for you. I also have a whip that I'll be using to kind of mix things up together. See? So I put in the pumpkin, and I'm dissolving it in the milk. And then I'm just putting in to taste the pumpkin pie spice. And then we'll go ahead, I'll probably just start out with a teaspoon because I don't like a ton of sugar or sweetener. And one thing about maple syrup is that it's pretty sweet. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in, oops, I put a little bit more than I wanted to, but put in a teaspoon of maple syrup. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pour my coffee in actually first into how much I want to have here, the ratio. I could also just pour it in here and mix it all up together, but I'm just going to do that. And once it's heated, then I'll just mix it up and drink it. So we'll do that in just a moment. But yeah, so one thing about making things at home is you have control over the ingredients that you have. When you go and eat out or go to a coffee place, you just don't really have control over what those ingredients. And so by making it at home, you know exactly what is going into your food. So I would encourage you, if you like pumpkin lattes, make it yourself and see how that goes. It's not quite warm yet, hot enough yet. So it's getting there. But yeah, so, there's a lot of yummy stuff out there for the fall. I love, the pumpkins, pumpkin lattes, pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread, apples. There's a lot of apple stuff that's out there. But, again, when you're making these things yourself, I know it takes time, but when you're making things yourself, not only do you get the benefit of trying something that you actually made. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There we go. Let's see how it tastes. Pretty good. All right. Well, happy fall.